Lovely to talk to you. This is lovely. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. I love what you're wearing.
Thank you. I love what you're wearing.
No, have it. Should we swap? Let's swap. At the end of the night, it's all yours.
Okay.
Okay. I mean it. Thank you so much for joining us. I've just met a woman who has 8 pet cats. One is called Malcolm. We have a lovely audience, thank you very much. A lovely audience and some truly excellent guests are joining us on the sofa, so let us begin. One of the country's finest comics, he's back with a new series of Last One Laughing. It's Jimmy Carr! Oscar-winning film One Battle After Another and is here to tell us about her new series, The Testaments. It's Chase Infiniti! We know him from The Fall and the Oscar-winning Belfast. He's this week's host of Saturday Night Live UK. It's Jamie Dornan! And is here as actor, writer and producer of her show, The Comeback. It's Lisa Kudrow! Thank you so much. Have a seat. I know we have to be casual about it and cool, but Lisa Kudrow. Thank you all so much for coming, because many of you have quite bad jet lag. I mean, Jimmy, you got in from Australia literally this morning.
Well, I flew from Australia, but via Los Angeles.
Oh.
So it was. I'm basically trying to prove flat earthers wrong.
How do you deal with it? What's the answer? Lisa, do you have an answer? You get on the plane...
Drugs.
But aren't you supposed to eat? I can't travel anywhere. I can't go to Manchester, I get jet lag. I've never...
Yeah.
It's true. I've never moved.
But I don't think you're supposed to eat. I think you're not supposed to eat.
You're not meant to eat on the plane, right?
Right.
I don't eat plain food.
You don't?
I do if I'm hungry.
That's how food works. Is it true? I read once that you love meat.
I always travel with, like, biltong. It's like cured sort of...
Beef?
Dead animals, yeah.
And when you say, like, do you take a slither or are you taking a bag?
I take, like, a big bag just to get me through, yeah. A big sort of fatty bag of sort of old meat.
And fatty?
Well, you can ask for it many different ways, but I ask for the wettest, fattiest
What's
stuff.
happening?
You can get, like, pre-packaged stuff in supermarkets. It's terrible.
I feel like I need
wouldn't
a
touch
visual
it.
of it.
No, I
don't know what it
go
looks
to,
like.
like, a South Africa... It's the store, like a South Africa-themed store.
But does the meat, is it odoriferous? Like, does it smell really bad?
I don't think it smells bad, but I think other people might think it smells bad. I don't know.
Just
It smells
curious.
good.
You know.
Yeah.
It smells good?
Are you a meat eater?
I love meat, yeah.
Listen, I'll bring you to the South Africa-themed shop.
Okay.
This is the worst episode of First Dates ever.
Chase Infiniti, the best name on the sofa.
Yeah.
The best name I think I've ever heard. Your parents are very clever. How did they put it together? And I'm so sorry if you're bored of answering this question.
I will answer it as many times because I love the story of my parents coming up with my name. But pretty much both movies came out in 1995, which was, I believe, the year that my parents got married. But they had watched Batman Forever, and Nicole Kidman played a character named Chase Meridian. And they were like, regardless of anything, her name is going to be Chase, because they were obsessed with Nicole Kidman in that movie. And then Infinity comes from Toy Story, to Infinity and Beyond. and I've just gone by Chase Infiniti since I was 10. So that's how
They sort of decided what you were going to do before they even met.
kind of crazy, literally crazy how that happened. But yeah,
I love it. And what's your sister called?
her name is Dolce, and she's into fashion. She went to school for fashion design.
Is that all you have to do with the kids?
My parents kind of were like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Movies, fashion, this is where we're going.
I wish I'd known.
Yeah, no.
I would have given my kids different names.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to panic because we will talk about Friends because I know you three are obsessed. But first of all, can we talk about the comeback, please?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the best.
Because
You know it?
Oh my God, it's like
knows
our
the
favourite
show?
show.
also, you said the comeback is the greatest show of all time.
I think it
and
might
you're
be,
not wrong.
honestly. And Friends is second.
Okay. I'll go to the
This is
meat
mad.
shop with you.
Yeah,
I'll go wherever
Now
you
it
want.
sounds rude.
But before Friends, before Phoebe was created, you had this idea, right? There was a character that you created you couldn't let go.
At the Groundlings, which is a sketch comedy improv theater company, and I wrote a character monologue called Your Favorite Actress on a Talk Show. And she had a short red wig, and she was really phony, and I just, you know, it was funny. I won't do the whole thing for you.
Please do.
But we're on a talk show. This feels like the perfect time.
To do something funny. No, it's not the right place. No, but I mean, I do remember one, I do remember one sort of thing. She was just so phony that she would say, you know, like actors who can be really self-important. And she just said, no, you know, it's funny, because what's really important to me now is, you know, the planet. We need to save the planet, everybody, okay? Please, please, as a favor to me. I'll love you for it, I will. You know, so that was my funny thing.
And it certainly was.
Pretty funny. Pretty damn funny.
You were so advanced. You were miles ahead of everybody else doing a mockumentary or a fly in the wall, however you would describe it.
Of reality shows.
Of reality shows.
Yeah.
And then you made it, and it then had a cult following. But lots of people were like, what?
Yeah, what's happening? What are these cameras moving around that I hate? You know, and yeah, there were no housewives of anywhere yet.
We're going to have a clip. This is from series 3. This is just as Valerie gets offered a big job.
Yeah.
Have a look.
And they are offering Valerie Cherish, and please note that I said offer, not audition,
Noted. Yeah.
a starring role in their new multi-camera comedy.
Wow.
Right?
Thrilling. I could cry. In a multicam. So sitcoms are making a comeback. Yeah, knew they would. You know, people need a laugh. Now more than ever. Yeah. Oh. Okay. What's it about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. What's the part?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I know that you're not going to have to deal with any asshole writers. It's being written by AI.
Now, is that allowed?
It's so fantastic. Was there a little bit of you, or was it slightly inspired by The Office at all?
Oh,
The
I
UK
loved
The Office. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I saw these reality shows, I went, oh, got to do this. Like,
Because I have a lovely fact. Is it true, Jimmy, that you took Ricky and Stephen on a tour of Slough? You said, do it here.
Yeah, I took them on a tour of Slough, yeah. Because when they were writing that, we were all hanging out. We did like our first Edinburgh Fringe together.
Yes.
Me and Ricky and Steve. And then they wanted to know, because Reading wasn't quite shit enough. But Slough, which is where I'm from, it's legit shit. and if anyone's watching this in Slough, stand by that. And I took them round and then was just explaining, oh yeah, this was where the nightclub was, and then told them that the nightclub was called Henry's. It was a Henry VIII themed nightclub. I mean, yeah. Sort of writes itself, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Also in The Comeback, and this is weird that I say that because I'm part of the UK version, your character, Valerie, takes part in Traitors.
Uh-huh.
And I know. And Valerie's stint on Traitors was inspired a little bit by somebody on the UK Traitors.
Yes, it was.
On Linda.
Linda. Yeah.
Because for those who haven't seen, and I'll just explain, Linda was the person who, and I said, Traitors, you'll meet each other later, and looked at me and nodded. And there was a bit of Linda in it, wasn't there?
A bit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we had Valerie, someone saying, like, well, I think he's a traitor. And she says, oh, no, I can tell you 100% he's a faithful. How do you know? Just, I have a feeling. I don't you wish we knew who the traitor was? I do. It's so stressful, yeah.
I love the fact it was based on Linda, and I think it's only right that you meet her.
But, oh, yes! Linda? Come on.
No way.
I love seeing you. I just somehow wanted Linda and Lisa together, even just for a minute. But, Linda, in your wildest dreams, when that happened and you looked at me and went, got it, did you ever think that then the mighty Lisa Kudrow would use you as inspiration in her amazing show?
No! Crazy.
Except
Absolutely
on
crazy.
our show, she was voted out, like, that night.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What's
At least
wrong
I
with
made
your
it
group?
to 7.
Yes!
To episode 7.
They
At least I
took
made
a
it.
very long time.
They took a very long time. It's because you're very charming. Ladies and gentlemen, Linda, thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Lovely to see you. Thank you, darling.
That was thrilling. That was thrilling.
What, babe?
We're all still alive, though, yeah?
Yes, we are. I couldn't help it. When I watched, I was like, oh, hold on a minute.
Yeah. I know, but they didn't vote her out. Sorry, none of them are here, so I can say, not bright.
No.
She basically held up a sign.
Yeah.
Like you said, so traitors, that's me.
Yeah, right, I'm right here, nodded. We absolutely love The Comeback. It's on HBO Max with new episodes airing weekly.
Yeah.
Jamie, we're going to talk about SNL, but first of all, slightly Friends-related. Everything is Friends-related. Let's talk about flat shares, because didn't you share a flat with Eddie Redmayne?
I did, yeah, a long time ago. That's Eddie there, yeah.
Oh.
Conveniently on the TV.
Yeah. He'd prefer if you used the picture he's holding his Academy Award.
I get that.
Yeah.
What was he like as a flatmate, or what are you like?
I'm a real, like, OCD, neat, freaky person, and so's Eddie. I mean, Eddie, it's not like we shared a flat and then haven't seen... Like, he's one of my best mates still.
Oh, right.
But this is, like, 18 years ago, I think, in L.A. No, we were really tidy for, like, you know, a couple of guys sharing a house together in Laurel Canyon.
Chase, you live with your best friend from college, I think.
I
And
do.
how is that? Because it must be lovely when you're, you know, Oscars, all of this, like, busy, and then you go back. Is it lovely to live with her?
Well, it is, but I haven't been home, like, in probably, I don't know, 6 months. So I go home for, like, maybe 3 days at a time, and I'm like, hey, change my luggage, and then I'm like, okay, bye, thank you for being here, I love you very much. But, yeah, but it is nice, and, like, getting to go home and kind of ground myself, and then she's my best friend in the entire world, and I love her very much, so.
And she gets her own apartment.
She does. She gets a completely empty apartment.
Yeah, sublet. Why is there someone in my room? Jimmy, talk to me about what's it like sharing. Have you?
I used to live with a couple, yeah.
And
Well, then my mum and dad.
Lisa, didn't you meet your husband through your flatmate?
Yes, I was living with a French woman, Isabel, and he had just moved to the U.S. and was told to look up this French girl, and so he came to take her out, and I just went, no. He's for me. This isn't gonna work for them, and now, oh my God.
Is that French lady still in your life?
Yeah, yeah. No, then we met again 6 years later at her party and started dating.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And everyone said, Lisa, no. Not him. One French guy, really thick accent, he said, Lisa, Michel is a butterfly. He goes from flower to flower.
And you were like, I'm the best flower he's ever going to make.
No, no. I said, yeah, it doesn't matter. This is a rebound thing for me.
Been together ever since?
30 years.
Yeah. Congratulations.
30 years.
I believe there is somebody here who's got the worst flatmate story. David?
Yeah.
Hi, David.
Hello.
Tell me about the flatmate.
Yeah, I was an entertainer, red coat, on holiday parks, and I was told I was going to share a very small caravan with a guy that was on the entertainment team, but he just never stopped. He would be telling jokes, and we wouldn't finish till 1 a.m. rehearsing shows, and then you'd just fall asleep, and you'd hear some horrible noise, and he was on a unicycle. He was practicing. I'm not kidding. And he wasn't very good. He'd be banging on the walls, honestly, and then you'd go and work, and then you'd come back, and he'd get his trumpet out. And he loved cooking fish.
Well, I enjoyed our time together. Very much his side of the story.
And you're good at the unicycle.
I would have been good if someone had let me practice.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. So, Jamie, let's talk about SNL UK.
Sure.
You host tomorrow night. How are the nerves? Or should I not be asking that? Or are you feeling fine?
I go through phases of feeling fine and feeling comfortable. The team are unbelievable. Like, I feel incredible support. You know, they're a very funny bunch. You know, I just feel immense support and, like, gratitude that I get to do it. It's a proper honour, you know.
Yeah,
Very
it's
cool.
huge honour. Let's have a look at a clip. This was from Saturday night.
I'm just here as a longtime SNL employee to help out and to answer like any questions anyone might have of what to. Oh, hi, yeah, Nicola Coughlan.
Hi. It is lovely to see you. But my question is, if this is SNL UK, then why are you the first host? Like, shouldn't it be like a British icon, like David Beckham or Judi Dench or like Shrek?
Well, that is a valid question. Why an American host? And the way it was explained to me was that for this first episode anyway, how do I put this politely? None of you fuckers would do it?
Yeah.
Good story.
Tina Fey is amazing. Has she helped in any way with you?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm the fucker who's doing it, which is important to note. Yeah, Tina and I have done a movie together, so, you know, I know her, and she's incredibly supportive. She's been around all this week. I mean, look, it's so iconic, you know, even from the early days of Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase and Bill Murray and people, friends of mine who I've worked with since, like Kristen Wiig. And you know, it's just incredible, but even in the that sort of company or in those conversations. So.
Yeah. Lisa, you hosted, didn't you, in
Yeah.
America? How was it?
I don't know.
Blanked it out?
Yes.
Was it terrifying?
Terrifying.
Too late to pull out?
I've been making jokes about that with them all week.
No.
I like saying things like, I might be there, I plan to be there, but I might not be there. And one of my kids.
What day is it on
sick,
again?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be utterly brilliant.
Thank you.
Have they asked you
Yeah.
to sing?
No, but I will sing, yeah. They haven't asked me, no, but it's live. I can do what the fuck I want.
You could do whatever you want.
There he is.
Yeah, attitude.
I love the story when you went, I believe, for a singing audition and you decided to deal with your voice in a certain way.
I did. I was first up. It was out in LA. Around the time I was probably living with Eddie. And it was a movie called Rock of Ages. I think, like, Tom Cruise was in it. And you had to sing. And, like, I can sing as much as any other sort of douchey actor guy. But, like, I'm not, like, a great singer, but I can sing a bit. and I was first up. It was like 10 a.m. in the morning, which in those days, like pre-kids, was like an early kickoff. Yeah. And I thought, I'm not really good enough to be in this room. So I thought, right, well, what I'll do is I'll drink whiskey. So I bought myself a little quarter bottle of like Jameson, big up Ireland. And because it was so early in the morning, I hadn't had breakfast or anything. I sort of got up, brushed my teeth, had a shower, and I arrived and I sort of opened the door of the car and I sort of saw the whiskey in the car door and I went, it's the first thing that passed my mouth apart from toothpaste. So I as soon as I drank it, I puked. Like really violently puked. Like sort of down my front, all down thing. I didn't have like mouthwash or anything, so I then walked into this audition with puke down my front, smelling of whiskey and vomit. And then had to...
Look at Chase.
And honestly, it was so bad. And then I had to... We were in, honestly, like the most comedy small room you've ever been. There was like 7 people in this tiny room, and I stink, and I had to sing the song that I can't sing. And I couldn't sing it. I really couldn't sing it. But directors just kept going, no, let's go again. Let's do it. You want to do it one more time? And I go, honestly, no, I don't. I can't keep doing this. This is a living nightmare. And I think I did it 3 times, and then that was it. And I've never heard from them.
Well, you're going to be great on Saturday. Jimmy, you are magnificent. Do you have advice for a monologue? Or what's the key?
You know, you don't have to take my advice, but I've done a lot of comedy. I've done a lot of kind of jokes on stage. I would buy a quarter bottle of Jameson right before, because when you're watching TV, you can't smell, so it doesn't matter.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
I think that's what Tina Fey does.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got a sniff of her. It was. Yeah. I didn't.
OK. You're hosting Saturday Night Live tomorrow night, Sky 1, 10 p.m. Chase Infiniti, you're here to talk to us about The Testaments.
Yes.
Which is unbelievable. I cannot say this enough. They sent me one and they said, that'll do you, and I had to phone and beg. It's after The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
It's the sequel. It's 5 years later.
It's about like 3 to 4 years later after the final season of The Handmaid's Tale, yeah.
I like that already people are like, ooh. It's nice and dark and meaty.
Yeah, I saw Handmaid's Tale. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be.
Let's have a taste, if you will, of The Testaments.
I believed in this world once. It's easier to accept a story than believe that the people around you are monsters.
We gather here tonight to bring women back to their rightful place. Blessed be the fruit.
It was time for us to change things.
I have, but like, you know when you just don't realize, you're like, oh my God, that's something that I made, and it's really cool getting to see it.
It is unbelievable. Tell people a bit about the premise and who you play.
Okay, so I play a character named Agnes Mackenzie, and it's kind of a coming-of-age story in Gilead. So The Handmaid's Tale was told from the perspective of a handmaid, but this follows a group of girls who are the daughters of high-ranking commanders. So you're kind of seeing the nobility, in a sense, going to school and training to become wives in Gilead. So you're kind of having that new perspective around a 14-year-old girl. So.
And it's Margaret Atwood. And it's quite dark. A lot of it is really dark. How do you come out of that, if that's not a weird question?
It's not a weird question. But, like, I feel very grateful because our entire cast and crew was so sweet, where you felt very supported the entire time. So even if you had an unexpectedly difficult day with the material on set, you felt like you were cared for in a way. And I owe a lot of my hard days to my entire cast and crew because we really had each other on those dark moments.
I mean, Jamie, you played a real baddie.
I have, yeah.
In The Fall. How did you do that and then go, yeah, I'm going to make some pasta now, or however it works?
I just honestly think you need, like, levity in those moments, like, because it's just not a healthy place to keep your head. I talk about, like, crisps or something. Honestly, like, I could talk about crisps all day.
So could I.
And I honestly do think, take after take, coming at it totally fresh is a better energy, I personally find. And if we've been talking about hula hoops for 5 minutes. I think
Beef,
that's
obviously.
good. Obviously beef.
Obviously. Just have to say that out loud.
Yeah. We usually have about 48 packets at any point in my house.
Yeah, same as me. Do you?
Yeah.
And then we'll go back. I
Yeah.
promise.
It
Don't
is,
panic.
it's important that we
Chase's
go.
agent is like, get her out of there. Have you tried the large hoop?
Not as big a fan of it.
Yeah.
Too much. It's too much.
No. It's never. What's happened?
I don't know where Margaret Atwood stands on the hula hoop, but we were on that. So maybe just.
Get back in.
Just a modicum of professionalism.
I'm so sorry. He said crisps. I went with it.
Wait, the hula hoops, the toy?
Oh,
no, the
no,
crisp,
no.
the chip.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
fine. I'm sorry.
That's like the
We'll move on. So, The Testaments is available on Disney Plus from April the 8th. OK, now, we have to talk about One Battle. What a film.
Thanks.
What a film.
Thank you.
And you in that film, and it just won all of those Oscars. When you went for the audition, they asked you to get quite close to Leonardo DiCaprio, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I know exactly where this is going. Yes, definitely. My first camera test that I had, I was asked to shave his face. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I was shaking the entire time because it was with an electric razor, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. This is Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's a famous face.
Yeah.
As faces go.
I was literally like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm so sorry.
And tell me about the Oscars. I mean, because it's your first one.
Yeah.
And you go, you win everything, you look beautiful. Did you have fun?
It was the coolest experience ever, and it felt even more special getting to be there with everyone from One Battle, and we had so much love in the room, and it's a night I will never forget, and getting to also be a part of presenting the first award in casting was also so special. And then our casting director won, and I could not stop jumping on the stage, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't contain my excitement right now, but...
You were presenting it, and the person that cast your movie won.
Well,
because you could have said anything.
I mean, true.
Because it just feels like...
Well, I didn't read it. Gwyneth Paltrow read it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, but you've just seen her backstage and gone, Gwyneth.
I know, there wasn't the seal like there normally was. It was kind of just a magnetic thing, and I was like...
Was it in your handwriting?
It was... No one did see it, so it could have been.
And how were the parties? Which house did you go to first? Or at that point, were you like, I'm going night-night?
I went to 5 parties that... Oh, because it was my first Oscars, okay? I had to go to all of them that I could.
Of course.
Of course, of course. But I tried to go to as many as I possibly could.
Absolutely. Award shows, where do you stand? I mean, you've hosted a lot, Jimmy.
Yeah, but I mean, the National Plumbers Awards in Telford, it's not the same thing. There are not 5 after parties.
How many were there? 3?
There's like, yeah. Well, you know, I hosted a lot of corporate awards. It's a different thing.
It's fun, though, right?
It's an honour, a privilege, and a massive cheque to be here.
I also I met Nicole Kidman at the Oscars, which was crazy, because I'm named after her, and I was like, I'm named after you! So that was really special, too.
And did she love it? Was she adorable? Or did she say, stop touching me?
She couldn't have been kinder. Like, truthfully, was so, so sweet. And afterwards, I texted my parents. I was like, I just met the woman I'm named after. That's so cool.
Oh, that is. But that is.
It is.
It is. Lisa, Friends won 79 major awards.
Really?
And do you know what I love, Lisa? Because you're all know this. Lots of people don't like talking about, don't like harking back. So we were like, well, maybe we shouldn't talk about Friends. But you like talking about it. You don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Why would I mind? But I'm just grateful, because I'm a wonderful person. No, but honestly...
I get it.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
You should be.
Yeah.
Chase, you watch it, don't you?
Of course I do. I remember watching it in high school.
Oh.
That awkward pause, just like, I feel very exposed after that pause.
Because we're wondering, you mean last week? So you just started watching.
But I love the fact that you said, I know the song off by heart, and I thought it was going to be the one about the cat.
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't. The first thing I said was P is in Phoebe, H is in Hebe, E is in Edie. I like went through the whole thing on the call.
And Lisa, didn't they search your car sometimes?
Every week.
Why?
After we would shoot a show, security would not let me out without looking in my trunk to see if I took something.
Did they do that to every car?
No, just me.
Why?
I don't know.
You can tell us.
Was it because you stole someone's French boyfriend? That one
heard.
time. Yeah.
Well, is it because you took something?
No, I absolutely did not take something. Did I? Do you know something? At the end, I did. You've got me. I did at the end. After the 10 years, I did. I took the rings. I took Phoebe's rings.
Is that because out of everything? Because I think you've got to take something.
No, you weren't really allowed. But Matthew Perry asked permission, and he gave me the cookie jar that was on Monica's refrigerator. Oh. Well, yes, it is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Your character specifically had such reach, such impact. You don't need me to tell you how much, but just to illuminate to our audience, if you are called Phoebe, please stand up.
What? Yeah.
Oh, Phoebe.
A lot of Phoebe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So
I hope Nicole Kidman's watching this. You got one.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.
OK, Jimmy, the time has come to talk about your show, which is...
I feel like I've won a competition to be here. I'm quite happy not.
We're going to talk about
Honestly, this is lovely.
Last One Laughing. It was the biggest hit of last year, and it is...
Was it? Or was it The Traitors?
No.
I think it was. I think your show was the biggest hit.
No, it wasn't.
Traitors was bigger.
No, we can arm wrestle. I'm obsessed by your show. Let's discuss it. Before we have a clip, tell everybody the premise.
So the premise is we get 10 comedians, they're all very funny. They go into a house and they're allowed to try and make each other laugh, and they're not allowed to laugh. It's that simple. And somehow it works.
It's a perfect lineup. Before they come in, you know them all really well. Do you say to Roisin, do you say to anybody going, this person's going to smash it? And do people surprise you?
Yeah, I was surprised people take it so seriously, and everyone gets weirdly competitive about, well, no, we're here, we might as well win it.
Yeah.
And then you're performing. These guys are doing bits on stage, and they're giving it their all to be funny. And just 11 people are just stony-faced, just nothing. It's killing them inside.
Can we have a clip? This is David Mitchell's Joker, which, go on, before we show it.
I mean, this is... so David Mitchell is like... I mean, he's a wonderfully funny comedic actor, but also, like, a serious actor.
Yeah.
He's a serious guy. I mean, he writes columns in the papers. He's a dear friend. He's quite the talent. This blew my mind. I mean, maybe this is how you were thinking of David Mitchell. This is not how I see him.
At all. This is David Mitchell's Joker.
You've read it in a folio or seen it in a Shakespeare play. How Juliet fell for Romeo in the merry month of May. And as he climbed the orchard wall to reach his lady fair, as he stumbled, she began to bawl as he travelled through the air. Hold it! Flashbang Wallop, what a picture! What a picture, what a photograph! Poor young chap, what a night he spent! Tights all torn and his rapier bent. Clap hands, stamp your feet, bang on the big bass drum. What a picture, tilly pum 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 pum. Sing it in your family, oh bum.
He's amazing. I mean, he's amazing. Talk me through the psychology of that, which you touched on before, is these are the funniest people in the land. And nobody's everyone's like that. And they come out, David does something like that, there are others, people just go, yeah, well done. What is that? What's...
Nice. Yeah, they're dying inside. Yeah. And that's what it's like. I think the reason it's here is kind of, it's people, everyone's experienced that.
Yeah.
Whether it's at a family funeral, a nativity play, anywhere that I think I shouldn't be making jokes and laughing, that's when I want to laugh. And I can never hide it.
No.
Because I have I've got a weird laugh. I laugh on an in, not an out. So instead of laughing like ha ha, I laugh on a ha 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 ha. It's not great.
Could you do it?
What, this?
Yeah. Could you? You'd
I think I could. I've got my game plan. I know what I would do because they all get to do a performance piece, and I'd wear what I normally wear, normally 3-piece and a tie, and I would just full Magic Mike. Full Monty it and just and grind. And lots of eye contact, super sexy. Yeah.
Is there anyone, you mentioned David, anyone else that you were impressed by? Because I imagine we don't know who's won, I'm not giving any spoilers out. Bob Mortimer walks in and you go, all right, never mind, I can't do it.
Is he the only one that has come back from the first series?
Yeah, he's the only one still alive. Have you seen Final Destination? A weird thing happened with our cast. They were all gone. No, he came back to defend his title, so that's kind of fun. And Ramesh's face, because Bob went in last, and Ramesh's face just drops. I mean, I say drops further. He always looks pretty grumpy, but he's like, extra grump. It's an awful lot of fun, and it does feel like, you know, the right show for now, because, I don't know, the world's in turmoil. You know the guy that used to present, you probably saw it, you know The Apprentice in the States? Mm-hmm. There's a guy called Donald Trump used to present that, and he's now got a new show. It's called The News. It is fucking terrifying.
I like The Apprentice, so I'm going to try the new one.
So people can watch Last One Laughing on Prime Video, available now.
Correct.
Jimmy, here's the thing. You've started making whiskey.
Yeah, I've got a weird whiskey company with some friends. So there's a town outside Derry called Muff, and so... Please. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's... you know Muff?
I didn't.
Because I thought you were a big meat guy. So I own the Muff Liquor Company. It only gets weirder. It's like me and Russell Crowe and Ed Sheeran own a whiskey, gin and vodka company called Muff Liquor. And it was recently, and this is a fun fact, it was recently brought to my attention that is actually a double entendre. So watch out for that.
You are still on tour. You're going all over the world. How many countries?
48.
48?
What?
Yeah, I think 48 countries, yeah. I'm just doing sort of Australia, New Zealand at the moment. I think Canada later in the year. Yeah, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot, but you've got to remember, I've got young kids, so it's nice to be away.
Jimmy, where can we get tickets for your tour?
I've got a website, you could go to that, I guess. People will figure it out. I think if you're not smart enough to figure out where to get tickets, I don't want you on my show.
We're nearing the end, but before we go, Jimmy, you've become an advice guru. When you say you put a lot out there, the crowd work is exceptional. My kids are like, if I have a problem, can you ask Jimmy? I was like, no, that's super weird. But you, like...
I also do know your kids quite well,
I know.
so that is that weird.
Yeah, but how did that start?
People ask questions. As a comedian, I think if you think about who's your best friend in the world, I'll tell you who your best friend in the world is. It's the person you have the least filter. Right? If you sit next to someone on a plane and go, oh, the weather, it's been cold, hasn't it? It's like, that's a lot of filter.
Yeah.
Right? And if it's like your best friend in the world, you go, oh my God, you have to see these hemorrhoids. Seriously, it's like a bunch of grapes. Like that zero filter. And I think if you treat an audience as if you have no filter with them, then people open up.
Audience, would you like to feel involved? Would we like some advice from Jimmy? I think we would too.
OK.
Yes, here we go. Go on, Don.
Hi, yeah, I'm Phoebe. One of many.
It's like Spartacus.
I know, it was like me and my army when I stood up. It was great. My question is, I want to tell people when they're being annoying to help them be less annoying, but then I look like a bitch. So what's the best way to handle this?
When you say people, how many people are we talking about?
I mean, it happens every day. Like, there's a lot of people I would like to tell that to.
Well, the adage would be, if you meet 3 arseholes before noon, you're the arsehole. It's tough love.
I didn't know it was going to go this way. Would you like a gentler piece of advice?
No, it's all right.
I think you've learned something.
Yeah. Me too.
And that's what life's about.
I mainly do dick jokes.
OK. No, I like this, Jimmy, as well.
Wow.
What do you do? I feel like I should... What do you do?
My best.
Right, what do you do for a living?
I'm training to be a therapist.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's the job for you.
I love Chase's face throughout all of that. And then I believe we have Phoebe number 2, please. Yes?
Are you also Phoebe?
Hello, I'm also Phoebe. I'm dating at the moment, and I'm just wondering, how can I figure out the difference between a red flag and just a flaw?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do you like the guy?
This is just sort of in general.
In general, red flags?
Yeah, and sort of like icky things, and like... So I've got a specific example, if it helps.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Men who specifically only grow an underbeard.
Oh, that's the worst.
Thank you! What is
that?
Thank you.
It's this hair here.
Oh, like Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they just have like the sort of the straps, like a helmet strap.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I think I might have the answer for this.
Go ahead.
Tell him. I think if you just are open and you go, hey, I don't like that, that's got to go.
But he should know that.
But then, how much...
There's no, he's not...
Yeah, but you're Jamie Dornan.
The same thing as everything. Like, he's not... There's not articles in magazines going, this is a great look. No one's telling him to do it. Like...
No offence, but you're an Adonis.
Yeah, but
this is just the...
I'd look worse if I had a half beard.
Maybe not.
You would still turn heads.
I think it'll look good.
I don't know. I think tell him. Listen, I'm very much enjoying this bit of the show.
I could do this all day.
Yes. That's another show, everybody.
Yeah.
Right, that's it. We're off to knit a small owl. I would like to thank my guests, Jimmy Carr, Chase Infiniti, Jamie Dornan, and Lisa Kudrow. We're back next week when I'll be joined by Russell Howard, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Rita Wilson, and James McAvoy. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.